Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Today is session number 2 for the week. You know what that means. We're working your upper body, your chest, your triceps, your rotator cuff muscles, your biceps. So let's get into the warm-up. I don't need to waste any more of your time with my words. So what we're going to do is start by moving the fingers in a wave pattern. You'll notice that I start with the pinky finger and I move up from there in order. That's the wave. Okay, it might sound simple, but we're going to reverse this in a moment. So we're going to start nice and slow, trying to get a full range of motion, a little bigger and a little faster. All right, now we're going to lead from the thumb instead, and this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Most of us aren't used to that action. So you're going to have to think about it to coordinate your digits a little bit more effectively. Okay, get a couple more of those. I'm not very good at it myself. Now we open and close the hands. Warm up the forearms. Open and close. While we open and close, we're going to open and close the arm span as well. Wing span. Open, close. Keep opening, closing the fists. Okay, now we're going to interlace those fingers. We're going to press the hands forwards. Stretch out the arms, straighten out the elbows, and just take a few deep breaths in and out. For those of you who can, you're going to raise those arms overhead. Everyone else, you can keep your arms in position, but we're going to raise our hands as high up as we can. Take a deep breath in, separate the feet, shoulder width, open up the wingspan, hold at the knees, hold at the hips, cross the arms over, take a deep breath in, raise up. Breathe in again. Hold the hips and knees. Breathe out. In. Out. One more in. And out. Okay, let's start by swinging the right arm backwards. As full a range of motion as you can get. Nice large arcing circles. We'll make them smaller and faster, and smaller and faster, and smaller and faster until you hit your greatest speed at your smallest circle. Switch direction, keeping it small and quick, slowly making it larger, larger, larger until you're at full range again. Switching arms, going backwards, starting from that slow, large circle. And we make them smaller and quicker. Smaller and quicker. Smaller and quicker. Until you're at maximum speed once again. And then change direction, but keep the speed. Go larger and slower this time. Larger and slower until you're at full range yet again. And then release. Great. I want you to raise one shoulder up and drop the other down. And then repeat. We're going to alternate that movement. Alternate that movement. One goes as high up as you can get it. One gets pulled down as far as you can get it. Then forward and backward. One goes forward while the other goes back. And then they both go backwards. And shake them out. You're done with those. Look as far as you can to the right. Then to the left. To the right. To the left. Tilt your head to the left. Tilt it to the right. Left. Right. Now look up to the ceiling. Close your jaw. And look down to the ground. Up to the ceiling. down to the ground. And we'll finish this up with a roll of the head. You pick a direction, but starting with chin to the chest, then to the side, all the way back, to the other side and forwards. Find your pace. You can go faster or slower than me. Making sure to take the time to breathe, switching direction. All right, I think that we are warmed up. So, if you can grab your rubber band, we're going to do alternating biceps curls to start. So step on that band with both feet. It's going to be left and right. So while you're doing this left and right action, I don't want it to be straight ahead like we usually do. I want you to cross it diagonally to the opposite shoulder like this. Yeah? Just like that. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to spell the word conundrum. Conundrum. Starting with C. O. N. U. N. D. R. U. M. Backwards. M. U. R. D. N. O. N. O. C. I hope I spelled that right, everyone. But you saw how I wrote it up above. So even if it was wrong, just try your best to spell it out the way you go. Now just straight bicep curls, no crossover. In a multiple of 5s from 0, nice and quick. 5. Speed is the name of the game. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Back and slower pace. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and 0. Okay, good job. We're going to do one more on our feet. You're going to step on the band with the right foot. And we're going to place the left hand on top of the band. This one's pretty simple. I want to work the chest and the shoulders, so we're going to raise that band as high up as we can, and then we're going to drop it down. I'm going to raise mine overhead, but if you have restrictions, simply stop where you can no longer, at the point beyond which you can no longer move the arm. So again, we'll start a multiple of 4 from 0. 4, 8, 12. Let the shoulder blades move with the arms. 16, 18, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Now that right shoulder, especially in the chest, are starting to get tired. At least I'm assuming they are for you. So let's switch. Step on the band with the left foot. Make sure the right arm is on top this time. The right hand is on top. Counting back from 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, and 0. All right, that's good work so far. I'm sure your neck and your shoulders are very warm and flexible at this point. So let's drop down to the chair, have a seat. So what we're going to do is loop the band around both feet. Okay, we're going to do an alternating row to triceps extension. So each side looks like this. I row, and then I try my best to straighten it out. It doesn't have to fully straighten, but we make the effort. I'm going to go right side and then left side in an alternating fashion. We're going to do this in a multiple of 11, starting from 0, 11, 22, 33. Make sure to try to squeeze the shoulder blades inwardly. 33, 44, 55 as you do each row. 66, 77, 88, 99, 110. Backwards from 110, 99, 88, 77, 66, 55, 44, 33, 22, 11, and 0. Okay, so now I've worked your triceps, worked your biceps, your shoulders, your delts, worked a little bit of your chest. We're going to get into the rotator cuff muscles. And I think the last couple of weeks I've focused on low and mid-range external rotation, so I want you to have the best of all worlds. So we're going to do a high-range external rotation. So you keep the band under the feet are on the ground. What we're going to do is open up our elbows so they separate off from our body, and at the same time as we do that, we rotate the hands backwards, almost as though we're trying to touch the wall behind us with our thumb or with the back of your hand. All right? So this is the finishing position. Let's do this. This is the final exercise for the day. So, I don't know. What do you think? What's your opinion? Oh, you want to do 9. Okay, again. All right, sure. Let's try it out. 0. 9. If that's the one you wanted. 18, 27. I'm going to let you count a few. This is 63. Hope you've been following. 70. All right, shake those shoulders out. We're almost there. We're going to repeat the same 63, 72, 81, 90. Now we're at 90. Hey, I'm going crazy here. I'm all alone in here with nobody to do my exercise with, talking to myself. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Be patient with me. Let's count backwards from 90. 81. Thank you, 72. Now count on your own, 63. 36, 18, 9, 0. Okay, everyone, as usual, you can just get rid of that band. We are done with it for now. You can also remove the chair. We're done with the chair. We're going to do a bouncing activity because it's been a little while since we've done one of the bouncings. So earlier this week we were focusing once again on your sensor peripheral sight. So we're going to do that in the context of a bouncing exercise. So you are going to pick a spot on the floor that allows you to still find the ball with your peripheral sight without looking directly at the ball. So pick a fixed point, look at it, follow along with me. We're going to do a nice easy multiple of 2. Bouncing the ball, you can catch it in either hand, it doesn't really matter, you can catch it with both hands. Starting at 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, counting back from 20, 18, 16, hopefully you're following along, 14, you still have the ball, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 0. that is all for today, everyone. In fact, that's all for this week. I want to thank you again for joining me. As you know, these sessions, I try to put them out every week so that the people who really need them the most, who are stuck inside, can't go outside and can't go to group classes and can't get their training in anymore, still have access to some well-programmed and effective material. So feel free to share this with anyone that you like. The videos are up for free on YouTube. I've got 8 months worth of videos at this point. From March until I think August, I was doing 3 videos a week. And from September until now, this point, and going into the future, I'm doing 2 a week. So there's lots and lots and lots of material to choose from. Anyway, until I see you again next Tuesday, make sure to stay active, stay healthy, and of course, stay strong.